Hello everyone. Today we are going to do a little review on how to look at your students' progress through Schoology. So right now I am looking at Schoology through a parent view, which is the view that you will have. And I will say that the best way to really be able to look at your students' progress on Schoology is to use the desktop version of Schoology. It's a little bit user friendly and gives you a little bit more of the information that you will be looking for as the parent. So you will see that in first grade math, there are currently 3 folders and a link to the weekly blog. In the Math Standards folder, you can either click on the whole folder, or you can use this little arrow on the side and you can see all the documents that are in the folder. So for the Math Standards folder, you will see documents that have the I Can math statements. And so in this document, you will see different codes like 1.0A.A.1, which is the math standard. I can use different strategies for addition to solve word problems within 20. So if you ever see this particular standard attached to an assignment or attached to any other assessment, you will know that this is the particular I Can statement that your child was working on. In the All About Standards-Based Grading folder, you will see a letter to parents and a standard-based grading handout. And hopefully you have seen this letter to parents before. This is from our building principal, and it talks about the 4-point standard base or mastery base scale that we will be using this year to show your child's progress. So a 1 means that the child is not meeting the standard. A 2 means that they're partially achieving the standard. A 3 means that they are approaching mastery of the standard. And a 4 means that they are consistently demonstrating mastery of the standard. Another way to look at this is through the analogy handout where it uses a cupcake analogy. So if your student is achieving a 1, it means that the student has all of the materials to bake cupcakes but does not know what to do with those materials. A 2 means that the student has the materials to bake the cupcakes but needs some help from someone to complete the task. A 3 means that the student has the materials and understands how to make and bake cupcakes. And then a 4 is the student uses the materials, follows the recipe, and bakes cupcakes independently. That's a key word right there, independently, by themselves. And they can also explain how to make cupcakes to a friend. So if we're using math as our example, when your child is achieving mastery of the standard, or a 4, it means that not only can they complete that particular math standard or any types of problems attached to that standard, but they can also explain how to solve those particular problems with to you or to a peer. Going back one more time, we have assignments that your student has completed. So if we look at the Chapter 1 assessment, I would have clicked on that, but I already have it up. You will see on the right-hand side that this particular student received a 4, okay, which is mastery on this Chapter 1 assignment. And if you hover over the I icon, you can see View Grade Info. And when you click on that, you'll be able to see the standard that is attached to this Chapter 1 assessment. And when you hover over the standard, you'll be able to see that this standard was to add and subtract within 20, demonstrate fluency for addition and subtraction within 10, and then it goes on from there. So you will be able to see what standards were attached to each of the different assessments throughout the year. The last thing I want to talk about is on the left-hand side. If you click on grades, you will be able to see all of the grades that your student has for each particular quarter, and you'll be able to see whether or not they have reached mastery or if they are struggling a little bit. So this is a basic tutorial of how to look at your child's progress through Schoology this year. If you have any additional questions or concerns, please ask any of the teachers in the building, and we will do our best to help you. And lastly, don't forget about the first grade weekly blog, okay? This has a lot of great information on it, so make sure to take a look at that. Have a great day.